What's going on, guys? It's your boy CDTheProdigy. Hope you guys are having a good day so far, whatever you may be. And this is just a review of playing A Way Out. This is a game that I've played with my good old friend Ali G early on this week, this past Tuesday. And my experience with the game was so freaking amazing. It was so freaking great. And so I just felt like it would be just the perfect time to do a review on this game because I don't know, it was just that great. But so yeah, we're finna go ahead and just get a review in for A Way Out and just to give my thoughts and pretty much just how everything stacks up. And so yeah, without further ado, we're finna go ahead and get into this thing. So as we start off with this review, I just wanted to let you guys know that I'll be trying not to be as spoiler as possible. I'm trying to keep this thing spoilers free as much as I can. And so yeah, for you guys that haven't experienced the game yet, it recently came out, just wanted to give you guys the opportunity, you know, experience everything for yourself because it was really good. But starting off with the story, pretty much the plot comes up together. Setting starts in a prison. Starts off with a prison. You have two characters. You have Vincent Moretti and you have Leo Caruso. And those are the two people that you're gonna be end up playing throughout this story. And so what it stacks up as, you have Vincent Moretti, who's freshly sentenced to 14 years in prison, the prison that Leo is already in, because Leo's already served 6 months of the 8 years of his 8-year sentence, excuse me. And so so yeah, Vincent is pretty much, he's making his way towards the prison while Leo is already there doing his time, doing a little bit of his time. And so as soon as you progress a little bit into the game, they both eventually cross each other's paths, get to know each other and all this blah blah blah. And then they pretty much once they pretty much cross each other's paths, they find a way to escape the prison. And so yeah, that's pretty much just the basis of the story without going too much into detail. And the story is actually pretty well, it's actually pretty well done in my opinion. From start to finish, what I saw, it was pretty much no issue as far as like dull moments that I've seen throughout the story mode of A Way Out. Like from beginning, like you have some of those games that has like a good slow build up between probably the first hour or two. I didn't really see that with this game. It was a good experience from beginning to finish. So I had no problem with like story mode wise and like, you know, trying to keep my attention spanning on that. It was all good. It was all good throughout the story mode of that game. Now going on to the graphics and gameplay, the graphics is really well done, visually speaking. I don't know, I was just looking back and some of the cutscenes that we were seeing while we were playing the game, some of the cutscenes, just looking at the detail that they put in this game, I was just like, what, dang. Yeah, the detail was really well. It had the different, it just gave that little effect of immersion pretty much. It made it even more immersive to me as far as just looking at it graphically and visually. And the gameplay was pretty good overall as well. The gameplay was really good. The controls were pretty easy to just pick up on and maneuver and stuff. But there were a couple bugs that me and Ali came across, but it was just mainly probably just 2 bugs that we came across throughout the game. But it was really minor. It wasn't really anything that were too major that, you know, tarnished the game experience. It was pretty much just 2 little bugs that pretty much just got squashed as we progressed the game. But other than that, the gameplay was all really well. But the one thing I would say that I would take away from this game that was just like kind of sucky was the driving mechanic, because eventually you probably end up driving a bit throughout this game, just to let you guys know now. But as far as like the mechanics and stuff overall, it was pretty much smooth, like walking with the characters and actions and stuff like that. But the driving mechanic was a little bit wonky to me, I felt like. But that's the only, I guess the only complaint that I had against the gameplay in general. But everything else was pretty much fine in my book. Now, the one thing this game is pretty much based upon is the co-op feature. That's what the game is based upon, and the feature, like just the use of the co-op feature in this game was really well executed. It was really well executed. The game is pretty much heavily based on teamwork. The objectives that you have that needs to be done throughout the game, and whether it's an objective or a task or pretty much an action that needs to be done, it's all just teamwork based, which is pretty nice. It's nice that you have to collaborate with the person that you're working with throughout the whole to get the whole game. It was pretty nice experience. And it also, like, depending on the actions, is because there's like a couple actions that you like need to take. It's also nice to collaborate to see which person takes this action and which person takes that action. You can also switch it up a little bit as you progress through the game, because you're going to do a whole lot of like co-op features throughout the game, with co-op like type actions and stuff throughout the game with your co-op partner. And another thing that I also liked was bringing back the split screen. And split screen was really nice because with control of the two characters, there was one character on one screen that one person used, and so and the other person that used the other character on the other part of the screen throughout the same screen, which is pretty nice. I like the use of the bringing back of like the split screen. And just to give you an example, throughout my playthrough that you see on the screen, I was playing Vincent throughout the whole game, and Vincent would be on the left side, and Ali G, pretty much my co-op partner, he played as Leo, and he was on the right side of the screen, and so you can see both of those go hand in hand. And I also like the transitions that they did. There was a couple of transitions that they did as far as with the split screen, that they was probably trying to like zoom in and zoom out to like a cutscene, which is pretty nice. It's pretty like a little detail that they like, but hey, little details is always nice. There's always the little things that works the best. Now, one feature that was really fun throughout the whole game were the minigames they implemented in A Way Out. There were a bit of minigames that were in the game as you progressed onward throughout the story mode, and man, the freaking minigames were a ton of fun. And also, the minigames, pretty much like anything else throughout the game, since the game is pretty much co-op based, you can also play like the mini games with your partner. So me and Ali G would like, every time we would pretty much just try to go across the story mode, we would just all just go around. We eventually come across a mini game. We would always just go, just go toe to toe, see who's the top dog in that mini game and such. It was pretty fun. I just really loved the basis of the co-op feature in this game and how well it's implemented throughout all the pretty much the whole game. But anyways, it was a whole lot of good, plenty of good mini games that were implemented and to be played throughout experience of A Way Out. There's some examples like arm wrestling. I actually made a video about the arm wrestling. If you guys haven't checked that out, that arm wrestling challenge is freaking crazy. But you have arm wrestling, you have stuff like baseball, darts, banjo, Connect 4. It was really crazy. And me and Ali G just pretty much had a whole lot of fun just experiencing those mini games. Pretty much just going toe to toe in it. It was just fun overall. As I end up drawing a close to this review for A Way Out, I can honestly say that I really enjoyed this game. Me and Ali G ended up going through this in one setting, and I will say it was a whole lot of fun going through this. I can really say that this game is easily one of my top games of 2018 thus far. I don't know what to expect. Like, first starting off, I was hearing about the game from the pretty much the director of, at the Game Awards, he was talking about the game a little bit, and then I just pretty much kept tabs on it. And then all I pretty much know was like how the game was pretty much gonna be like two characters co-op featured, and pretty much just trying to make your way out of the prison. And without giving these spoilers away, just know there's a lot more to this game once you get out of prison. But it was really fun. I really it just really blew me out. It really just blew my expectations. I didn't know what to expect, but it really just blew my expectations. It just really just blew me away pretty much. But this is really a game that I would totally recommend playing. It's only $30. It's only $30. So I would definitely recommend playing. And you only need one copy too. For the people that don't know already, I was able to play with Ali G. Just to give you guys an example, me and Ali G both have a PS4, right? And so Ali ended up buying the game. He ended up buying the game. Not sure when he bought it. He probably bought it sometime within the span of the release date and probably a little bit before that Tuesday. Anyway, he bought it. He pretty much asked me if I wanted to play. I was like, sure, why not? Why not go ahead and give this a shot? I've been looking to the game anyway. And so since Ali has a game, all I needed to do was download the demo off the PlayStation Store. And so once I got that download and everything, pretty much Ali G invited me, and then I was able to play the experience, like the whole experience myself with Ali G through like the internet. And it was pretty lit. It's pretty lit. So you pretty much only need one copy of A Way Out to play. Only thing you need is one copy of A Way Out and one friend. That's all you need, and you'll be able to play with your friends, pretty much online co-op that way, by the example that I gave you guys. But even though that I end up playing the whole game pretty much in one day, I'm gonna cop it again. That's how much fun it was. I was thinking about getting it anyway, but it was a lot of games that I had on my plate at the moment. But I'm just know your boy is gonna cop it and your boy is gonna play it again. Because I also heard that I'm not sure how true it is, but I've heard there's probably a couple endings towards this game, just because there are some decisions and some pretty much just some decisions that can be made, like different decisions that can be made throughout this game that can pretty much alter the ending of this game. So it's worth a couple more playthroughs. So best believe your boy is definitely gonna go back and get A Way Out for himself. And so I don't know, it was really fun. That whole experience is really fun. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and just wrap up this review right here, my people. So hope you guys enjoyed the review. If you liked it, hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to let me know what your take on A Way Out is. If you experienced the game already, just be sure to let your boy know. Just be sure to let your boy know. But yeah, I think this is the end of the review. This is your boy CDTheProdigy. Hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I will catch you guys in the next video. See ya.